What is going on, everybody? It is your boy MainXZ here, back with another video, and today we're going to be giving out my thoughts on Anime Legends. Now, when this trailer dropped, I know it dropped on June 13th and it's currently June 20th, so I'm kind of late with the whole hype, but at the same time I already had like stuff planned throughout the week that I wanted to do, so I didn't really get to sit down and explain my thoughts on it like everybody else did. But now, since I have the time, I'm deciding, you know what, why not give my thoughts, my 2 cents on what I think the game is going to be like based off this trailer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I watched it once before, but I just kind of like ran through it. I didn't really like watch it. I was just like looking like cool. But now that I'm here, I really want to get down and deep into what I feel like and think on my thoughts on this game and what it's going to be like. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna watch. Oh, by the way, I will be paused. I'm not gonna like watch it one way through and then like go back and like watch it, like chop it up and like keep pausing. I'm probably just gonna go just like one way through, pausing when I see something and explain it, and then keep it pushing. Maybe next time on like a different game I releases a trailer, I'll watch it all the way through, then go back, and then like really go through on each part. Because I'm currently on kind of like a time crunch, so I kind of just gotta one take this. Now, I will say, off rip, hold on, let me, just in case I want to talk about the videos playing, I'll turn the volume down, but I will say, off rip, this game looks beautiful. It looks like it's going to be a very pretty and visually appealing game. Just, like, look at all this, like, all the animations for, like, the different weather, and, like, the trees and the grass and everything like that. Like, look at that. It's supposed to be, like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, like, the Lee Village or something like that. It's like, look at the individual details. Like, usually in Roblox games, the only games I haven't seen it done in is Shindo Life or Shinobi Life, whatever people like to call it now. But when then people make trees, usually they either just make it like circles, like spherical, and just like mesh them together to make it look like trees, or they just use blocks and just have like rectangles and boxes all over the place. But in this game, they decide to make actual like leaves and like tree meshes for each tree. So it's not just like a sphere or just like some blocks they slapped on top of branches and things like that. They actually took the time out to make leaves for every single tree. Or they probably just like made leaf meshes and then bunched them together. But at least they took the time out to make the meshes and put them on it, because it just makes the game look much more visually appealing. I will say that off rip. Like, just look at that. The game looks so pretty. Like, look at the animations for the trees and the grass and things like that. The barrels lying around everywhere and things like that. Like, it just looks so nice. And then here's the intense part. All the combat system is just amazing. So, from what I can tell already, it's going to have attacks from like different animes. Like, as you can see, I'm pretty sure the little black move, if I remember to screenshot it and like zoom in on it or post it here, I will. But like, I'm pretty sure black move was from like, I'm pretty sure that might be Yami from One Piece, like the little park pull-in move or whatever. And then the in the clip before this one, he shot a fireball. Pretty sure that's fireball jutsu. And then obviously this looks exactly like Shukoku, the one-tailed beast from Naruto. So I can already tell it's gonna be a mixture of like a whole bunch of different animes balled up into one anime game. So if they're pulling from many different animes, they're gonna be able to add a lot of different content to the game, which is something I also really do like. Like, look at that. That looks so insane. I feel like the boss battles are gonna be crazy in this game too. Like, actually crazy. Like, look at that. Look at that. And each boss is supposed to have like its own entrance animation. Like, That just looks so clean. That just looks so clean. It looks so good. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I still got some time. I might as well go back and like focus on individual parts. Okay, so well, since I can, I might as well just like go back to like wherever the whole, like this thing right here. Yeah, see, like it's even on the One Piece map. Even on the One Piece map. Let me catch it. Let me catch it. Let me catch it. Let me catch it. Go on, go on, go on. There, there. See, look, see on the One Piece map. It just looks exactly like Yami Yami. So it looks like it's Yami Yami, the Yami Yami fruit. Uh, combat. Um, the one thing I really like to see in combat is obviously like the animations like that, but I also like to see actual hits done, and like when it comes to M1 combat, especially like if you're M1ing someone and you have them in the combo, they should not be able to punch you back while you're punching them. Like I actually like to see hits done and like knockback on certain things, or like just things like that nature. Because like there's a lot of like people have been saying this is supposed to be like a bandit beater game. I think it's gonna be an RPG game where it's a mixture of bandit beating but also dungeon quests and just questing in general. I think it's going to be a mixture of both. Because like everybody's so worried because they walked into the dungeon camp in the beginning. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right here, where they were walking into the dungeon, not the dungeon camp, but the bandit camp. They were so worried that like when you walk into the bandit camp, it's gonna be a whole bunch of just walking into like bandit camps, walking into different areas and beating them up. But I think it's gonna be a mixture of this and completely done. It's basically gonna be like Genshin Impact. It's literally just gonna be like Genshin Impact, but in Roblox. I'm pretty sure, and a mixture of a whole bunch of different animes. If y'all know what Genshin Impact is, then you know what I mean. Because this just looks like a bandit camp that would be in like Genshin Impact, but instead of like people, it'd be like monsters or whatever. But yeah, I personally don't think it's gonna be a bandit beater. I think it's gonna be like dungeon questing, open world questing, world traveling, and just a whole bunch of stuff like that. From what I believe in my personal opinion, this is what I think. And if it ends up being like that, y'all can quote this video and say that I called it. But yeah, as you can see, hold on, let's focus in on this part. Let's focus in on this part. As you can see, hold on, let me slow this down. Let me slow this down just a little bit. I'm gonna slow it down. 0.5, and we're gonna play. Like, see, look, like, okay, he dashed out of it, but you could visibly see that he was receiving hit stun. His character was flinching while getting attacked. Like obviously the bandits were too, but as you can see, his character is crouching over, seemingly in pain. So that must mean that he's receiving hit stun, and that's just something I find good. Even though it seems like he rolled out of it afterwards, which I hope won't be too common, because then that's just ending combos by Q dashing. I'm assuming, which will be kind of dumb. So there's no point in comboing, but at the same time, it's whatever. We don't know what it's gonna be like because it's just a trailer. But from what I've seen, this game already looks like it's gonna be visually pleasing. I hope it doesn't ruin people's computers, like especially people who run on laptops and things like that. I hope it doesn't ruin it because the game does look like it'll ruin FPS if not made correctly, or like not having the right software to run it. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I have a pretty good PC that I'll be able to run it and record it, maybe even stream it when it comes out. But let me turn this back to normal speed. But it just looks like it's gonna be a very open worldish type game with traveling and things like that, and especially when it comes to like playing with friends, this looks like it's gonna be a very high key game that you're gonna need to play with friends. Like it's not just gonna be something you can like go around soloing all the time. Looks like friends are gonna be required, especially for the boss fights. It seems like. But yeah, it just in my opinion, I feel like it's gonna be a good game if done correctly. Like if they have a proper end game, and it's just not like PvP as the end game, because obviously there's gonna be PvP in the game. Every anime game usually has like a PvP aspect to it, rather it be big or small. Like you rather have ranked or just in the RPG aspect or like regular part of the game, there's gonna be PvP. So seems like it's gonna be a good game. Has a lot of potential. I hope the devs do this right. They have one of the biggest anime games out right now. I personally don't like because it's a simulator, but that game is even visually appealing. And it seems like they've been working on this game even more to make this more visually appealing than that one. But so I don't know. This is just my thoughts. I feel like this game could go very far. And, shout out to the devs. I hope they keep up the good work and this game actually comes to light. Because they've dropped, like, this is like their third. This is their longest trailer. But they've dropped, like, other clips, like combat clips and boss clips before on YouTube and their Twitter. So, but yeah, that's just my thoughts. I feel like this game has a lot of potential. It can go somewhere. But this has been Meaning Z. I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Copyright strikes, I really don't like copyright strikes. Copyright strikes, I really don't like copyright strikes. Copyright.